Hi guys, it's Tanya Lee of Harmonia Tarot and welcome for another tune-in message. This is a timeless tarot reading, okay? Even though I'm pulling the energies of 24 hours, it's whenever you feel called to watch this, okay? It's definitely a general reading, meaning it's not going to resonate with all of you, but I want you guys to take a deep breath, put the intention out there, right? And then I want you to take what resonates and leave the rest. Do not try to force anything to fit, okay? If it doesn't fit, it just means it's not for you, and that's okay. You could be here just to have a good time, just to hear what people have to say. If you are new to this channel, welcome guys. Thank you for being here, much appreciated. If you wouldn't mind, or if you feel guided, go ahead and hit subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell twice so that you get notifications, because I do these tune-ins quite frequently, and if you are perusing this, you'll see that a lot of this has to do with, you know, I have the monthly signs as well as the timeless one, so I do have a lot of timeless readings. But I try to post daily when I can, but life has been a little bit cray-cray. So I will be honest, I'll post as much as I can when I can. All right, we're going to start off with some oracle cards because it's already a minute in and I'm just, you know, jabbering away. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters as what the collective needs to know. What does the collective need to know within 24 hours? What does the collective need to know? What's going on? What's going on with the collective? To the sea and go the distance. Both about moving, about going across somewhere, being at a distance, feeling isolated, alone. I'm hearing like to the sea, it's like you're here and on your own. I don't got a paddle, I don't got anything, but Spirit's there. See, watching you, guiding you. Many of you, this is about feeling isolated, feeling at a distance, but knowing you need to push forward. This could be just in the start of a new beginning, but I do feel strongly, collective, we have somebody here who's deep in thought and feeling a little bit isolated, okay? I feel like they feel left out. But with this, you know what it is? It feels like somebody made or called an action here with go to distance of taking themselves out of a situation and now feeling alone, isolated. But going the distance is about getting right here to the finish line. So it'll be interesting to see what the cards say here, but it feels like we have somebody who's moved and now feeling isolated. What's this about? All right, Spirit, what's this about? What's the collective going on down here? Give us some insight on this, Spirit. Here we go. Everything's about distance here. Two of Wands, the Six of Swords, reverse. There's that tower. I felt a tower moment coming. I just did. I was like, this feels like somebody who's like all of a sudden starting from scratch again. And we have the Eight of Swords energy here as well. Overall energy, ooh, Judgment reversed. I keep hearing feeling misjudged. Feeling you had no choice but to move forward, but feeling isolated because of it. Something that feels like, I feel like I have a person here who's like, this is unfair, this is unjust, but I can't be in this. I don't deserve this. That's what I'm telling you about going the distance, looking at your options, the choices here. Fire energy here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but somebody's reflecting about having to move on and not being ready to move on, not being ready to let go of that baggage, but feels like they had no option here. Something unexpectedly happened with this person. This is unexpected. This is the divine coming in and breaking something, but it's because it was faulty. It's because it was too stagnant. It wasn't the direction that the universe had something better for you, right? Because there's always something that's better for you. And we're going to validate this with the After Tarot. But I do feel like we have somebody who either got kicked out, or pushed into something that they weren't ready, but they felt mistreated. This is somebody who's feeling victim. Now, you could be dealing with somebody like this if it's not you, and you can easily become a cross-watcher, but this feels the energy of somebody feeling like they got kicked out. What do I do? What are my options? Well, I don't need to see in this bullshit. Some of you, this is regards to a breakup or someone finding something out unexpectedly about someone, and it's like, I can't be in this, I have to leave. But it's also fear, because with the Six of Swords, and you do have a lot of sword energy here, or air energy. Swords are all about communication. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But I feel like it's like I have enough, I can't even speak my words. It's like everything that comes out of my mouth is going to be twisted, used against me, I'm hearing. That's that misjudgment. Yeah, and underneath the Judgment, we have the Page of Wands reversed. So this is a new beginning. You weren't, oh my gosh, and the Five of Swords, and I don't usually typically read, but these were like, they were like, Spirit's like, you gotta look at this. Look at the bottom of the deck. We have somebody who was egotistical, could win at all costs, and feeling defeated, and having to leave. They had no choice but to leave. They are being forced into a new beginning. Guys, this could be an end of a job. This could be an end of a relationship. But it came to the point where it's like you felt you had no choice but to go a distance and move. Move. Like I said, it could be an end of job. You're moving. You're getting out of there. You're like literally packing up your stuff. All right? Now, we're going to validate this. But with the Eight of Swords, about feeling trapped and bound and realizing that you can get out of that yourself. This is reversed, okay? So I do feel like we have somebody here, because going from the Tower is this, getting out, stuck out of your head. They're being forced out of their head. I feel like we have an individual who denied a lot of things. Maybe they had all of the signs of losing something. And I keep hearing either losing, and this is for some of you, losing a job or losing a relationship or losing a, and relationships can come in all forms, guys. So keep that in mind. It doesn't always have to be love. But I do a lot of love readings, so I just take what Spirit tells me on these timeless readings. And that's why I love the tune-ins. It really can be anything. And I'm like, I have fun with it, because Spirit sometimes throws like all of these different scenarios out, and sometimes it's really specific scenario, and other times it's like, no, there's more messages here you need to give to the general, to the collective. But I do feel like it's about denying all of the signs that this was happening. And Spirit's like, you can't deny this anymore. Maybe you were in a relationship that wasn't good for you. Maybe you were stuck in something and you didn't know how to move forward, how to move on, right? Maybe you were just going in circles. Maybe you had a job that you could see it was depleting, and it was getting smaller, and you knew that they might close, or you knew they might have to get rid of the position, but you denied it, right? Well, when the Spirit came in and knocked it down, it's like, you can't deny it anymore. Blindfolds off. See what the After Tarot deck has to say. I do not do reversals on the After Tarot. I do not feel guided to do so. Man, what's going on with my hair? It's like cray-cray. It's like cray-cray. Just look to the side, it's like, shh. All right. Spirit, can you please validate this Two of Wands, this Six of Swords reversed, this Tower moment, and this Eight of Swords reversed. Here we go. Yeah, Ten of Wands. Oh boy. Temperance. Strength. Nine of Wands. Ten of Wands is about burdens. More fire energy here, guys, by the way. But in this deck, they're not holding on to the burdens anymore. I do feel like this is a good thing. It might suck feeling this way, like I don't even know how to start over, I don't know who to do this, but the universe cleared something for you to have a new beginning. Look, you're holding one wand. That's a new beginning. That's the Page of Wands kind of energy that was reversed, that you're scared to take. Look how hesitant. This person's like pulling themselves. And it's just because you're so tired. It could have been a very draining relationship. It could have been a draining job. And it's like, am I ready to start something new? I've been doing this for so long. But this is the completion. The universe is like, time for something new. Time for something new, collective. Sagittarius energy over the Six of Swords. It's time to be balanced. I know you didn't want to let go of that, Spirit says, but it's time for you to be balanced. Give and take. Be in something that feels balanced, makes you feel good. Now, Leo energy here with the Strength and the Tower. I do feel like it's taken you great strength to get through this, okay? I do feel like you have somebody here, collective, could be a Leo sign, that you might feel very connected to, that even though you've been through this Tower moment of feeling isolated, that you do have somebody, and I feel this strongly for you, you do have somebody here that genuinely cares and loves you. Probably has been with you through thick or thin, okay? So if this is romantic wise, it could be a new person, or guys, if it's not, this is a friend, family. But you have someone genuinely by your side that you feel confident, you're okay with, is giving you strength. And although they know that you feel isolated and alone, they're still there. And that alone could be, if it's not a person, it's spirit wrapping their arms around you, you know? Like the universe is just wrapping your arms around you. It's okay. Because this energy is making you feel a little bit walls up. Here with the Nine of Wands, more fire energy. But you're wounded. You've been through a battle. You've been through it all. Like, that's why you feel alone and isolated and going, I can't believe I'm in this whole big world by myself. But this had to end. You had to get to the finish line. And look, there's somebody there. It's kind of like you're looking at this like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here to put my walls up for you? And someone's like, I got your back. Don't you worry, boo. I got you. Like I said, if it's not a person, family, friends, another love interest, this is spirit. It is. I got your back. You might be a little bit wary of it. Like, you just gave me the Tower man. What are you talking about? If it's spirit. All right, let's see what healing message we have for you, collective. What healing advice do we have for the collective here on this energy of feeling isolated and this new beginning they're not ready for? This new beginning you're not ready for, but there's new things coming. What do we have for the collective? Let's get excited about this, collective. I used to fear the Tower. If the Tower came up on my deck, I was like, oh God, here we go. Shit's gonna hit the fan. Now when the Tower hits, guys, I'm like, yeah, bring it, bring it, bring it, baby, bring it. And the reason I do that is because it's always gonna bring in something better. Facing your fears and allowing it to go is just our ego, because we want to protect ourselves, right? So the universe is like, no, I'm gonna bring something better in, but you gotta be willing to face this crap. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Your overall energy was misjudged, feeling mistreated. What your healing message is Goddess of Justice. Goddess of Justice. What seems an injustice is actually a blessing. I'm done here. What seems like an injustice is actually a blessing. How strong? How strong is this message today? I can't even make this shit up if I tried. The cards never lie. They never do. All right, collective, for those of you who needed to hear this message today, I hope it resonated for you. Don't forget to hit like, comment below, subscribe, because I appreciate it, and share, because sharing is caring. And sometimes people don't always see these messages because they aren't subscribed. And it's, you know, YouTube's really wonky with their algorithm. So I do appreciate you sharing it, because you're actually helping people to see the messages that really, maybe they're down today. Maybe they're isolated. They need to hear this. This is justice. You guys take care.